Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Pyre. So we are going to figure out where our next rite is that we need to go to, and it looks like we have to go way up north over here. I wish I could zoom out on this screen. So let's determine our location of the next rite. That looks even more ominous than the one prior. The rites beckon you still further north, toward the middle of the Sea of Souls. That's not good. You're joking, right, chum? Does the reader seem to be the joking type to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the stars. You talk like we can just go ride out there into the water. Pardon my interruption, though perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood, he has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Bertrude's. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. Headwind smiles in return. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. Alright. What you got to say for yourself, old man? Greetings, reader. It is good that you... No, Gus, don't bark. It is good that you are here, for there is something that I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. The lone minstrel wishes to tell you something of the rites. Hear him out. You bid him to continue and make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well, and thank you for your time. And I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rites I must reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged. In any case, when you confronted the withdrawn end with the witch Udemilde, you might recall she tended to invoke a certain name. Yalps, the Astralborn. I hesitate to say even now. You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of Udemilde for mere nonsense. However, her words, as it turned out, ring with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when they first found themselves here in the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the greater titans, colossal monsters that once roamed the downside. The one called Yalx was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Yalx's own hide and ichor to bind the Book of Rites. However, Yalx did not truly die, for by some accounts it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. Its vow is to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return unto whatever plane that banished it to ours. So in a way, it is an exile just like you. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus the ravings of Udemilde are more or less inconsequential for a while. Yet the history of Yalx is inexorably linked to the rites and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more. I hope this is of some reassurance, and now I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I shall go check to see how everything is faring at this time. He leads out into the evening, bidding you a good rest of the evening. Okay. Alright, well, sorry, my mind just got sidetracked there. I wanted to see if there was anything here, see if there was anything that we could figure out about our characters, but I guess we have to just keep going. Alright, continue your story. Big Bertrude. The lone minstrel says, someone here can help you pursue the stars across the land. Alright. This is the place. Let us go see my client's companion as soon as you are ready. We'll check in here. No one that we can talk to. Actually, what I should have done is check here. Okay, there's nothing that she can really say to us. Okay, I keep forgetting I need to check in with her as well to see if she has anything that we need to ask about or any character that we can try and level up through her. Big Bertrude is sickly gathered gathering of bog dwellers who stay within shadows, yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Sandalwood sent us. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest and leaves no doubt that she commands the others. Thou speaks the name Sandalwood. We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us. Good day to you, Big Bertrude. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork. He did he? In turn, we know who thou must be. Yet thou speaks of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plain and quickly. To be quite frank with you, madam, I do not know for certain, for I have been apart from him for quite some time, carrying out his will. Though I have every faith Sandalwood lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand that he awaits us somewhere near Waking Wood beyond the waters. Waking Wood, a labyrinth of forests on the western half of the basin. Few know their way around it. We wish to seek him there, though, as you can see, our wagon is ill-suited for the task. The one called Bertrude frowns at this, studying the lone minstrel as all the while. Indeed. Then leave us. Return at dawn. That is all. By your grace, Big Bertrude. The lone minstrel turns away, but the headwind stops him. Hold on. Are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plans. You keep calling Sandalwood your client. He must reward you well. In a matter of speaking, he helped me find a sense of purpose I thought I lost. Hedwin nods at this and then turns to you. Well, my friends, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. You find yourself with time for your vocations while the bog dwellers go about their business. Alright, our vocations. Okay. Hone your skills as a reader to grant a small global bonus to your fellow exiles during the rites. Search the surrounding area for valuables to aid your black wagon's stash of goods. To add to your black wagon's stash of goods. I'm gonna mentor a companion. Who do I want to mentor though? Let's see, who needs it the most, actually? Exile, gain enlightenment twice as quickly while they have inspiration. You two definitely need it the most. No! Stop! Please! Barking at everything. Okay, I'm gonna let them out real quick while I ponder this. Goes by our house, they just, it's annoying. So anyway, let's see what we want to do. I think we should mentor, let's see, it's hard to tell how much more she's gonna need. Yeah, let's mentor Jadriel. Very well, for there is much to learn. Your knowledge of that book is vital to us all. You sit down with Jadriel to go over some of the subtler aspects of rites, such as the state of banishment and how to return from it. You sense she is beginning to understand. Nice! Focus, training, prowess, the path towards survival on the blood border. These rites make similar demands of us. Awesome. Okay, I can choose a mastery for her now. Jadriel gains +4 presence, raising the size of her aura. At the start of the rite, Jadriel's Pyre automatically gains +35. Interesting. Jadriel permanently gains +4 presence. Yeah, permanently gains +4 presence. Sounds pretty good. My head is swimming with this talk of banishment. Enough of this for now. Okay. Alright, let's continue our journey. The lone minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, it is ready. Please come have a look. The others are already there. The lone minstrel beckons you to come see the wagon. Step inside. Fish. The black wagon appears different now than it did before. Even a day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Wow. You people seeing this, I'm gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for a sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She then appears as if on cue. Tell that Sandalwood he owes us twice over. If I may, Big Bertrude, you could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us in our voyage north. Our group would welcome someone of your vast experience. But dare thee make flirtations upon us? No, enough. But should ye see that Sandalwood, tell him also to come and visit us again. Now begone from here and tell no one that we were paid favors. She slithers off without another word. Soon the lone minstrel breaks the silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go, just as she said. I know the navigational controls and shall explain. This is so exciting. I don't know how to swim. Scree. Tiso seems to share Faye's enthusiasm for heading out to sea. I'm beginning to feel ill already. Black Wagon became seaworthy. The Sea of Solis awaits. Cool. Let's set sail. Let's cross the sea to the next right. Let's go. Slowly but surely. Get out of this bog. Cool. We are seaworthy. Worm Gulf. You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We have crossed into the Worm Gulf. I hope that all of you are acclimating well. Tempestuous Sea of Solis lies beyond this death-stilled body of water. Exiled worms from the sea dominion naturally congregate around here. There's no acclimating to the worms-infested waters. We risk everything to sail here. As long as we follow the cold current Big Bertrude indicated, we shall be safe. The next right is in the middle of the sea, or this sea. How will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way as we find ours. It is part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our sea journey. We seek Hulk of Oars. According to the stars, the next right should commence here. Okay. Okay. Don't really have any other options, so I don't even know why it bothers sending me to the screen. I half expected something to, like, pop up on us before we even got there. This is convenient. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to you a welcome change of pace after having come with the flag in hand. It's not very long ago. However, Jadriel seems more concerned now more than ever. Paces ceaselessly. When she notices Ruki, she stops for him for some questioning. Retail, how is he doing? Who, Hedwin? Oh, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters as if I had to guess. His first time out to sea. His first? She turns to you. Reader, please check on Hedwin when you have an opportunity. He requires our support and we require his swift recovery. You wish them a good afternoon as you check up on the others in the group. Later, you find Hedwin looking out of sorts. Oh, hello, my friend. It's just the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place? Hedwin wants to know what you miss about your past life. Book collection, the few friends you had, perhaps the food. The food. You confess to him that you do miss Commonwealth cuisine. Not that you often got to eat your fill of it or anything. The food, that's a surprise. I always thought the food was terrible. I hope you're not offended. I think maybe you haven't tried real food. One day, if we luck out and find ourselves decent ingredients, I'll cook something for you, okay? Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There is not much to be done for him for now. It appears Hedwyn is too ill to conduct the next rite. I forgot he was the cook, so I should have mentioned food. Damn it. I'm sorry for my interruption, reader. Please, again, confirm the next point on our voyage. Well, Sea of Solace. Wow, this looks nice. It's like I'm watching a painting. It's awesome. By the scribes, the sea, I didn't know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of Worm Gulf, you now can see what must be of the hulk of oars far on the horizon. Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage, however. Is Tizo wondering if Hedwyn is feeling better? He requires for the rest, Tizo. All we can do is to wish him a swift recovery. Reader, sir, from this point, our voyage must diverge from Bertrude's instructions. Please consult with your companions about which course to take. Okay, we can go the Undertaking Pass. The north current towards the Hulk of Wars runs as quick as the Underking oars himself. Faye believes the 8 scribes shall bless you here. Tizo wants to fish something tasty here. So blessings or fish? I think we're gonna go with blessings. Find Faye gazing down into the depths. The water is so very beautiful, yet it is very dangerous. They always said it's very dangerous if you fall in or drink enough of it, but the scribes, they have protected us and they are watching, I just know. Even out here in the waters of the Undertaking Oars, 7th of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites known as the Persevering, or the Sea Journer, the legendary reader of the worms under sea crusades, sought to reach the edge of the abyss. They urge us on, I feel it, I just know. There's no denying that the north current sends you quickly on your way. Perhaps it is the thought of reaching land again, but you can sense a spring in everybody's step. Your companions gain +2 quickness for the next ride. I like that. Extra speed for the next ride? Hell yeah. At last you arrive at the Hulk of Oars. After journeying across the sea, it seems the next rite is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of your next adversaries here. Alright, so we got another page revealed unto us. Among the Blackwack and the seafaring equipment, Hedwyn uses it to signal when food is ready. Oh, you should keep right on ringing the bell, chum. Keep at it. Rookie seems to be taking issue with your frivolous use of the nautical bell. After all, there is no sign of nautical emergency nor... Oh, I know it's not mealtime, it's fine. I'm starting to really enjoy the constant ringing sound, though, now that it doesn't mean anything to me or anyone else. Besides ringing that bell, it's probably some pretty good exercise, right? And it's good training for my ears, too. You know we curs have ultra-sensitive hearing, don't you? Well, not anymore, I don't. Anyway, thanks, I mean that. He storms off. Shall never forget for you for abusing the nautical bell. He appears laughing heartily. He was only joking. Probably. Okay, stop it, chum. I'm not kidding. It's bugging me. Please. Okay, hold on. Aw, damn. I thought if I clicked it enough, he would come back. Okay, what's this? Can't mess with it. Silver Culge Head, a limbless, coldless blood creature, a keepsake of Worm Gulf. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and check our book out. The Emperor Solom Mur... Okay, let's inspect it. The Emperor Solom Mur knew not of this, Of course, his expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to the country than he had ever been before. As he traveled down the river Scalarian in pursuit of greed, he found instead an inkling of shame. He saw the sunken faces of his people, heard their words for him. In time, he could not ignore it, and it proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings and his retinue. Once the people heard, I understand, they cried with joy. Perhaps he ought to have perished, but the mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him. Okay, so the Emperor got caught in this river, I guess. Okay, let's talk with Jadriel. Reader, a moment of your time. You ask what is on her mind. Hedwyn. He's beginning to recover from his illness, however, its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. I have known Hedwyn since he was a child. Even now, I hesitate to say he has grown. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say directly to him. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us out to freedom or to our doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word to him of this to him. Of course, in case that isn't clear, I shall tell him in my own way if and when the time requires. In any case, when times remind me of his mortal weaknesses, I end up having to consider what should happen should we become separated permanently. She trails off a while. What I mean to say is, you should know that I am fully pledging now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwyn is the one to lead us to its end or not. I have my reasons, one of them is him. I expect the same holds true for you. That is all I wish to say. Take care, reader. She nods and brushes past you towards the door. Interesting. Okay, let's check what is in our crystal. What brings you to me this time, dear reader? You evoke Sandra from the Beyonder Crystal. What do you wish to do? Ask what's on her mind. There's an undulation I have sensed, reader, which means I think your black wagon assails the seas. Am I not quite right? Of course I am. She laughs at this, or at herself, perhaps. I scarce remember the sea. It has been a little while since I bathed in it, you understand? My memories of it are wistful nonetheless, although if I remember correctly, the Sea of Solis is a disgusting mockery of the Emerald Seas near to the Empire. The Empire of Sahara dominated the known world for millennia, till the doomed reign of Solim Murg. Do be careful out there, will you? Now let me cease my prattling, lest I extend my sentence by another such eternity or two. We had best stick to business. Okay. Come visit me again sometime. Sure, why not? Okay, let's see. I guess we're ready for the next rite, I guess. Yep, okay, well, unfortunately, not going to be able to do much with that. Alright, Slug Market. Oh, hey guys, funny running into you here, right in the middle of a drink. Now, know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today, so have a look. I'll give you a good deal. Ah, what do we have here? Thorn Knot. When aura casting raises the bearer's maximum range by 80%. I think we'll take a pinch of Stardust here. Yeah, proceed. I still kind of want to save my money for this, but I don't understand how we're not getting any money. What a pleasure was all mine, and Dad's to you guys. Okay. Let's actually go in here and check our allies here. I kind of want to keep upgrading this legendary talisman, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Cool. Drummer's Fang has reached another level. Alright, let's go commence the rite. Having landed in the hulking oars, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the riots start to commence. What do you think, Tizzo? Don't I look just like Mr. Hedwyn? Coho, Tizzo is worried that Hedwyn is still feeling unwell. Wait, I think. What is that? A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several other of its kind. You recognize it as Worm of the Sea Dominion. Exiled worms of the Sea Dominion tend to seek out cold of the downside seas. Known for being reckless and single-minded, they were perfectly suited to fill the Commonwealth's front lines. The Sea Dominion, a vast, war-torn Undersea regime, home to the untold numbers of amphibious worms. Okay. What they all are doing here, you see plain by their ritual remnants, the nearest one somehow loosens its mask. Good sirs and good ladies. So it is you that heeds the summons to glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Well then, let us do battle without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor, and this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, and lest this knight forget, he is called Sir Gilman. He salutes you on behalf of the Pyre hearts until the contest. Okay. He splashes out of view just as the stars above begin to shimmer with strange light. Alright. Looks like we're getting ready for our next right match. The glory attribute affects how much damage exiles can inflict upon the Pyre.
Relentless, aren't we, reader?
Damn right.
Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the hulk of Orus. You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look.
Okay.
I am, of course, referring to the Pyre hearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy.
Fair enough. Let's go.
I expect your battle to be glorious.
Okay, our pyres are in unique locations this time. Your fellow exiles are gathered on the rotting death of the hulking oars as your adversaries clamber into view. Rookie paws up to them. Say, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth or the Sea Dominion or wherever it is you're from? Aha, an excellent point. It seems that these adversaries and the rights are clever. Wouldn't you say so? You should just get rid of them already, Gilman, as your commanding officer this night hereby commands it. Hark, this knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sire, as is our custom. May our adversaries tremble at the sight of it. Sir Gilman attends to his commander's mask despite his protests. Give me this knight his mask back. This knight hereby presents to you the great Sir Deluge. A noble visage, is it not? Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. So yes, you can swim, or no. Ah, of course we knights can swim. All knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, and the same as ye, we can't swim. 'Tis true, but 'tis summarily impossible to swim back up the river, down which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence Gilman, and nobody cares. Back to your post. Sir Gilman hesitates, but does as he is told. This knight knows who you are, Nightwings, and he is not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask and coils up to his full height. Now en garde! On guard! The exiles of the Worm Triumvirate take their positions as you focus on the Book of Rites. Let's do it. Let's do it. Reader, Headwind's illness means he cannot help us here. He shall be counting on us. Alright.
Now, let us get started.
Alright, first things first, we're choosing Ruke here.
Ruki.
And we're going to choose you, madam, as well. Although I'm going to pick you last in the lineup. I'm more comfortable with you right now because you have less enlightenment. Yeah, you need more enlightenment, so we're going to choose you. And you might level up off of this one, so we're going to choose you.
It is done.
Let us make short work of this lot. Gilman, status report. What's the enemy's position? Ready now. They now stand ready to confront us, sir. A very brave triumvirate they seem to this knight's eye. Brave, air-sucking monsters, one and all. Pyre hearts, be ready. Alright, let's get to it. Okay.
Now begin. Ouch.
What the hell? Oh,
My
what?
goodness.
Oh, how did I miss that? also, what is with this? What?
Best laid plans do oft go awry.
Damn, these guys are quick. Okay.
There.
Got it.
Brilliantly done.
Okay.
It seems the Nightwings are a bit ahead.
Alright, we got that. Let's go. What? Why? Okay.
Remember everything which you hold dear.
That was strange. It's weird the jumping mechanic with these obstacles. Oh,
I
damn it.
almost pity what transpired there.
Okay, got to be careful
A
here.
second wind.
Got it.
Rookie plunged into their fire.
Way to go, Rookie. Alright. Gilman, your form is sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life is on the line. Words do wound me, sir. This knight gives every right his very, very best. Though perhaps we do have much to learn from such a brave triumvirate as the ones whom we now face. Though, whose side are you on? Get out of here and make us know once and for all. They seem to be arguing, though I think this is our chance. What?
There seems to be dissension in your adversaries' ranks. 'Tis little wonder these
What?
fool
No.
worm knights are no longer splendid.
I didn't mean to accidentally pass it there.
Now go on, just once more.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
That was totally not avoidable. No, what? Okay.
Poor little bug-eyed worm. And it is done.
I didn't mean to throw it there. I thought I was going to cast the bolt of whatever.
Their adversaries proved no match for them.
Way to go, Nightwings.
The ceremony is complete.
Those worms were quick, all right, but Rookie's green tail is quicker. The sea was making me a little queasy, honestly, but we still won. I expect more from the Worm Knights of the Sea Dominion. This night commends you, noble Nightwing. Glorious fought indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilman, this is all your fault. And now, cavorting with the enemies, how dare you? This knight was but attempting honorary compliments, sire. Is it not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversary on a worthy outcome? Worthy? This knight will show you worthy, you miserable little minnow. You are a failure, Gilman. Get now from this knight's sight.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles?
Nice. Gained a little bit of XP there. So did you. Okay. And you gained very little, but that's fine.
Until the next rite.
Until the next rite. And that, I believe, will do it for us as well. So what we'll do is on the next episode, we will, oh, well, hold on. After besting the Pyre hearts with ease, you last return to the wagon with your companions. There's little discussion of the Pyre hearts who seem to have already swam off towards wherever the stars directed them. Wherever next the stars directed them. Instead, your fellow exiles' attention turns toward your companion who was absent for the rite. How is Hedwyn? The lone minstrel makes a sound, but no words form as yet. Something is troubling him. I urged him to remain bedridden, and he simply would not listen. I'm very sorry, but what? Wait, what? Everyone stares at the lone minstrel in stunned silence. The lone minstrel breathes a heavy sigh, but then, hey, what's with the long faces, everyone? Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours. As I was attempting to explain, Hedwyn is already up and about. Despite my having strongly recommended further rest, those that are unaccustomed to sea voyage and take ill, they are very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden or at least sedentary. Hedwyn is running a considerable risk of having to spend another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I traveled once with one extensively. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tarek, but I'm pretty well accustomed to discomfort here, and I had to see how things turned out tonight. I haven't had to stay out of a riot like that before. So you are back among the living then, Edwin. I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we all could use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you everyone for your concern, and I'm sorry that I worried you or caused you further burden. He turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. You follow him outside where the night sky waits. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the rite back there. Without me being there, I could rest easy knowing you and the others would get it through it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where we'll be off to next. We're well past anything in the downside I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. He bids you a good evening, and as you turn your attention back to the sky. All right. So we'll go ahead and cut it off here. We will seek our next destination, which I guess is further north. I don't know. I don't know how much more north we're gonna go, but this is definitely kind of interesting. Anyway, until the next episode, everybody, please leave a like and subscribe. I really do appreciate any support that y'all give me in this series, and I just hope that y'all are enjoying this game so far like I am. I really am enjoying it. Let me know in the comments if you're playing through this and you've seen different results based on decision making that I haven't gotten to see. Anyway, my name is Brian, and I guess this is going to be it for now, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode, everybody. Later.